Thank you so much for the opportunity to come out and speak with you guys today. This is a key part of us spreading our message. And how great is First Community Bank in our community? Not only do they support CASA and have for many years, but every single social media post that we put out, they like and share or like. And that's a huge part of helping us spread our message for CASA for Kids. So we really appreciate First Community Bank for doing that. I'm with CASA for Kids. CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. We have, our headquarters is actually located in Kingsport. We serve Sullivan and Hawkins County. We have Kingsport Court, Bristol City and County Court, and Hawkins County Juvenile Court. Today I'm going to talk about Hawkins County, our services here in Hawkins County, because they are doing a lot of great work. CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates, and the best part of our special advocates is our special advocates are volunteers. They're people just like us, just like you guys. They're doing the boots on the ground work in Hawkins County. When a child has been abused or neglected and comes to the attention of the court, the judge, the juvenile judge, will appoint CASA to the case. And our Hawkins County Program Director, Suzanne Stanley, will get on the phone or email and start contacting our volunteers to see who's going to take that case. And the great thing about our volunteers in Hawkins County is they always pick up the phone, or they always answer that email, and so we're so thankful for that. Somebody will take that case, and that special advocate, that CASA volunteer, will then investigate every part of that child's life. They'll go to the school and talk to teachers. They'll ask for attendance records. They'll talk to doctors. They'll go talk to parents if they're involved. They'll talk to grandparents, whoever has custody of that child. They'll talk to pastors. Everybody that is involved in that child's life. And then they put together a report and report back to the judge what, not necessarily what the parents want, not what the grandparents want, not what the aunt wants, but what is in the best interest of that child. Our focus is what is best for that child. Where can that child be safe and thrive and get the things that that child needs to grow and to survive? That's our focus. You know, years ago, one of our juvenile court judges said that CASA is the eyes and ears outside the courtroom. When a case comes before the judge, you're looking at about 15 to 20 minutes in the courtroom for that one case. Now, when you think about it, that's not a lot of time when you're deciding a child's fate. 20 minutes to decide where that child should end up, 20 minutes to decide who should have custody and what's going to happen to that child. So our CASA volunteers put a lot of thought and a lot of work into the report that goes to the judge. And the judge relies heavily on our report to see what's really going on. We're volunteers. We're not with the state, not with Department of Children's Services. So our volunteers can really take that time and do the legwork to really see what's going on. Whereas Department of Children's Services has very limited time because they have a lot of cases. A couple things that to tell you about Hawkins County is Hawkins County during year 2020, 2021, and 2022 led our organization in serving children with the fewest volunteers. We have 8 volunteers, and our 8 volunteers served the most children for our organization. They serve more children than Kingsport and Bristol, which I think says a lot about the volunteers here in Hawkins County. Last year, our Hawkins County volunteers served 80 children. 80 children had an advocate, someone speaking for them and looking out for their best interest, while Bristol had 87 and Kingsport had 42. So 80 children in this community got the advocacy that they needed because of our CASA volunteers. At CASA, I do the accounting for the organization, I do the fundraising, I do the public awareness, social media, and pretty much whatever nobody else wants to do. General office management. You know, in this day and age, drugs are a huge problem in our community. Drugs, poverty, the economic situation, and we deal with each one of those things every single day. The couple things that we need at CASA for Kids to help make us successful, each one of you could do in this room, or has the potential to do in this room. Number one, we need more volunteers. Without more volunteers, we cannot serve all of the children that come to the attention of the court. Many times the judge will appoint us to the worst cases, the cases that look on paper to be the absolute worst, because our judge, Judge Skelton, knows that they really need the attention. So we need volunteers. You need no prior experience. You don't need to know anything about the court system, anything about child welfare. You just have to have a heart for a child. You have to want to help a child. We provide all the training. It takes about 32 hours. We work it around your schedule, and then after you're trained, the volunteer time per month is just about 10 hours, which really isn't that much. And sometimes it's less. The second thing that CASA for Kids needs, obviously, is funding. This day and age, and that's what every nonprofit needs, is funding. We are very blessed that we receive funding within this community. We have great sponsors like First Community Bank. We receive United Way money. We're very thankful for Hawkins County United Way for providing us some funding. But we could always use more funding to help our volunteers, to assist our staff with helping more children. And the third thing that we need, and any of you guys that are on social media, find our page, CASA for Kids Incorporated page. If you see a post, hit the like button, hit the share button, because that helps us stay in that news feed. It helps us to be seen more. It helps us spread that message and get our word out. Without CASA, it's a shame that we have to have CASA these days, but there's so many children that we cannot serve because we don't have enough volunteers. And a key part of our service is serving children. It's serving children, helping those abused and neglected children that come to the attention of the court. So we are desperate for more volunteers. You may not be able to do it, but you may know someone. A lot of our volunteers are retired teachers, retired nurses. Those are the best ones. And anyone that has a heart for a child. Again, I appreciate the opportunity. I'm going to hang out over here. I have some brochures and some information if you would like to take some, but I appreciate the opportunity to come speak to you guys today. CASA is very important. It actually helped a member of my family. It saved his life. And as a 6-year-old, he was abused, and now as a 25-year-old, he's going to school, he's living on his own, he's contributing to a society, he's working, he's doing a great job as an adult. And without that advocacy that he received at 6 years old, I don't know where he would be. So CASA isn't just a job for me, it's a mission, and I believe in that mission. And it's doing great work in this community, and I appreciate everyone who reaches out and does something for CASA, but we are desperate for volunteers if you'd like to volunteer. That's our main need today. So thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you, First Community Bank. We appreciate you guys.